Hey everybody, about 2 weeks ago I posted a picture on my Facebook page of this guy under the topic of what the hell is that? Some people thought it was a weird pipe. Some people thought you filled that full of black powder in a hole and loaded it into a firearm. One guy got it right. This is a M-block clip holder. This is an M-block lock for an M1 Garand. Now the problem I have with mine is when you load your M-block, and yes, I'm messing around so it's not going to seat properly, you should be able just to slide the M-block in. It should lock on its own, allowing you to load it. But on mine, when I push it down, it doesn't lock into place. So I got to hold it down with one thumb, slam the carrier forward in order to get it to load. So I'm hoping by replacing that lever that it'll lock in there properly. So the first thing we want to do is make sure we're clear. We want to first strip the rifle. First thing you want to do is lift your lock up, release the trigger mechanism, still strip the rifle, cock this back to make it a little easier. Actually, leap forward. I'm going to take out the operating rod. Of course, this is all greasy, so it's a little hard. Slide the bolt back. And this is the lever. So you can see this guy, he's going to replace that. You have latches here, the hooks, that are supposed to hold the M-block in place when it slides down. Now there's a pin that holds this in place. I'm just going to use a bug light to press the pin forward. You can see it protrudes here. Move that pin. Take him out. Remove the spring. Now if we look, it looks like the hook on the left one, the original one, is worn down more than the one on the right. So I'm hoping my hypothesis is correct. By replacing this, my M-blocks will stay locked in there the way they should. Secure this in place. Slide my rod back in. Now here's something I don't like. Check that out. The original one's bezeled right here. You can see a gap on this replacement. It's just a way for dirt to get in there. If it doesn't fix the problem, I'll put the original one back in. If it does, maybe I will order a better one. Put my operating rod back in. Matching it like so. Put my stock back on. Trigger housing back in. I wish I had another round, but let's just see if this guy locks in that way he's supposed to. Well, we can test the release on it. So the release works. But I guess without the correct amount of rounds, I'm going to have a hard way to determine if it's going to lock in there the way it should. Now I knew I had some full M blocks around here somewhere because I hadn't used them at my last event, and then I realized my friend here in the Marine uniform His ammo belt's full of them. So let's try again with a full end block. So once again, we took out our original end block locking bar. And just a reminder, before, when I load the end block, I'd have to hold it down with my left thumb and drive it forward, whereas you should be able to just slide it in, it locks into place, and then slide it forward. When I slide it in, it's locking in place, whereas before I'd have to hold it. I can drive the round through, shoot the round, drive the next one, shoot the round, drive the next one. Fixed. Figure while we're here, in the first episode of the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast, I was talking about blank adapters on M1 Garands. And Dave was just asking me how a blank adapter works, so I figured I would show you, because right now I do not have it on. This is a blank adapter, and as you can see, there is an aperture setting in there. That little end bit reduces the aperture size of the barrel, so that when you fire around, since there's no projectile, the gas comes down. Without a blank adapter, since there's no bullet, the gas would just come out and nothing would happen. By putting the new barrel end on there with the aperture reducer, that causes the gas to come down through the gas chamber, use that energy, drive the handle back to charge the next round. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick how to put that on. So in the butt of my rifle, I have a tool. It's late war. It's not, I think it's more Korean era than World War II era. Put in here. Got this guy right here. This rod. Put him through there like so. And you have what looks like a giant Phillips head screw. That is your gas lug. So we're simply going to loosen that. Take off the original barrel ring, and what this guy actually does is it keeps the rifle together. You just saw me field strip the bottom, but by taking this off here, this will actually allow the barrel, the hand grip, and everything else to come off. So we're going to take this off. We're going to get our blank adapter, which looks like the same thing, but you'll see it actually has a chunk of barrel on it, whereas the original does not. One left. Throw him on here. Take our gas plug, put it back in there. And now the rifle is ready to fire blanks. That's all it takes. Good to go.